Morning, everyone, and welcome to another Season 4 tournament restream here. We've got a great match coming for y'all tonight with the Mad Boulder Scientist himself, Spike SSBU, versus the Season 4 Grinder Extraordinaire Alpha. On the comms with me tonight is Solid Bones. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Good morning. I hope everyone out there is excited for some DK64 matches. I'm just happy that the kids out here playing DK64 are interested in geology Alta like Spike is.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of boulders going around there, but why don't we take a look here at our starting items for this seed here, and very DK-focused seed here. DK start and coconut, so that's just a lot to work with at the start. What do you make of it?
DK starting coconut opens up a lot, right? Also means that factory is likely relatively open in comparison to some other seeds where that can be sealed away for eternity, depending on where grab is. But we're also starting Strong Kong, which as much as it is an item, it's everyone's favorite item to skip. But it can be nice to start with. Give some early checks in logic that are like relatively sphere zero. Then now you know you're not really going out of your way to get, right?
It looks like we are underway here. And we also had a blue slam in the starting items there, so we have red slam on the table. It's probably going to get hinted. And Spike just
the vaporwave aesthetic on Spike Sky rather. We're heading immediately. They're going to open it up, and that was Cavern's one potion, Galleon.
That went by so fast. I don't even know how these runners can read it.
It's the screenshot meta. Gonna be hitting that, and we do have Diddy here in order to do a very early attic. Just trying to grab this ledge, being stubborn. God, there's no boulder involved. The science is crumbling.
Oop. This
risky strats and straight in the hole. Love to see it.
Just get in the hole. This could be a tough trick here, but it's 2 quick checks if you can get it, and you know, you take second try with that one.
Yeah, just taking the intentional death here in order to make the fairy spawn a little bit quicker and taking a picture, and that is just going to be a banana and a blueprint. Not a bad haul for the speed of it, right?
Mm-hmm. And you know, the early levels aren't going to account for that, so having any sort of buffer for GBs is good. We've seen a number of seeds where you're just, you know, you just run into a big B locker, and then, you know, you're sitting there grinding GBs. Any extras you can get are always welcome.
We've seen a number of seeds where they get a couple of out of logic GBs and they show up to a B locker and are still short, and it's like, well, where?
Usually that means there's something else you can get, or, you know, it's like, God forbid, maybe Shockwave is missing somewhere, and that's just a bunch of GBs on the table at that point.
This is the DK vacation home security, by the way. DK he pays well. There's always 19 cops patrolling the premises at any given time.
All right, what do we got here? I think that said factory CBs to Chunky.
I believe it did. I'm going to say that you're correct until chat corrects us, because that's the only way we can get through this commentary.
Chat's gonna gaslight us at some point.
Ooh, an in logic DK vacation home. How exotic, Alta Biscuit.
Ooh.
Never see those.
You don't see that every day. Now we're just waiting for the barrel inside here to have something, so then they can get the vines check out of logic.
Man, that slam hit like 20 minutes later. That must have been the last active frame.
Oh, I spoke it into existence.
We found our boy, our son.
So, Chunky's locked by vines, apparently.
Allegedly.
Well,
can just hop on over there.
Logically locked by vines, at least. So I imagine Alpha's gonna follow suit here and pick up Chunky as well. This is just a no-brainer here.
Yeah. Ooh, you know, it's almost that time of the year to bust out the Diddy Kong Racing holiday jams.
Ooh, yes. It's some Walrus Cove here. I think we've got some Everfrost Peak on the custom music. Like, you hear us talking about the custom music community over and over again, but there's just so much that they do. They're amazing. Like, it's part of what makes this rando special.
Yeah. No, the custom music is insane. Also, a lot of the visual customizations are hitting a point of absurdity that I'm all about. We're living up to the general idea of what DK64 should be.
I always love
insane.
seeing what the runners have cooking up for the paintings in like Snide's room and various other things. Like usually, if the runners are good friends, they'll have like some kind of meme about the other on it, and it's always a funny thing to see.
On Alpha side, gonna be getting Chunky Kong here, jumping into the trough to just get some coinage, and then gonna probably likely be exiting and hopping right back in. This is a change, by the way, in Season 4 that the Funky side is open. I'm sure many of you are aware, but in case you're not.
And you may also notice that it's starting nighttime in Forest as well, which, you know, the main thing that it locks is the hint by Snide's place. So it's that was treasure room stuff.
But we'll catch him on the even Spike had to double check that. He's like, okay, wait a minute, that was a lot of information.
Reads way too fast.
Loaded treasure room? Question mark. Funkies and Japes.
So far, not much to go off of with that, but good info to have. You can, even if a shopkeeper, the missing shopkeeper is not required, if you manage to pick them up along the way, it just does wonders for your GB economy.
Yeah. Especially with a start like this, Forest, you can be walking out with some relative coinage in your pocket. There's some stages that are more barren, some that are better. Like, if you get an early factory start, you're spending. You're the Monopoly guy. Oh, hold on. Wait, are you telling me this seed is epic? Hold on.
Oh my... What... Okay, so it's a white vial, first of all. So, like... It's, you know, we have an opportunity to cope here that we're gonna go to bed on time.
Me and Alta, right before we went live, we're just talking about how we're both kind of EP, so I'm excited for this scene to go for 4.5 hours.
Oh my god. Oh, well, there's just key 5 out of nowhere. Well... That must mean the hint on top of the mushroom tells you that's where key 5 is. That's gotta be what that means.
Assuredly.
So, like...
We know it's not vines. True! We know it's not vines. Because we would need Chunky for that. That is correct. I think it's a lot easier to start to figure out what it isn't than what it is.
Well, that's one thing at least, but, you know, disaster things it could be, like... could be a required red slam, it could be barrels, it could also just be an ammo belt, which is what they're hoping for.
Which is a huge hit of copium.
Now, I think Spike, you know, Spike is a man of the people when it comes to the restream. He usually likes to do a little bit of memeing on there, so I'm not surprised that he checked Check of Legends for the restream. But
yeah, just for the flex, if they get it.
But Alpha did not, so Alpha does not know there's a white vial on Check of Legends, which could be a good or bad thing, depending on how you look at that.
Yeah, think of the debuff on Spike, right? At least 1% of their brain right now is horrified.
And
Factory shops, whole bunch of stuff. That was key 7.
7... Lanky, and I want to say free Kongs. We'll go with that until chat corrects us.
But until we get to catch it here on Alphas, because Alpha's been a little bit more gracious for us. That is key 7, Lanky, and free Kongs. I believe you're correct.
Okay, so that's 2 key 7 hints. You know that's not red alert yet, but the more key 7 hints we see, the more that white vial is making me nervous. Whenever Check of
Gosh.
Legends is required, it just all your hints just centralize around it.
Yeah, it's a huge debuff to the seed overall because it makes your hints kind of worse quality. Because it's just like, yes, thanks, I know.
All right, they're both gonna pick up DK's medal here, and
Balloon? Okay.
well, we did see on Alpha's side that was needed to get into upper creme, so that's a good pickup. They would have either gotten that hinted or the micro hint for it eventually anyway. It looks like they're gonna wrap up Forest here at about the same time, and they did pick up Key 5 along the way, so it's 3 levels to choose from here. I don't know. I'm still fixated on this. We might have a Check of Legends seed here, and it's just gonna be like the everything about this seed until we know or don't.
Yes, it's like you said, ultra centralizing around the hints, right? If we just start seeing the word key 7 9 trillion times.
And nothing on the minecart, so we haven't had a chunky minecart in a while, I feel like.
You're right. We should change that in the next season.
Every seed requires minecart. A minecart check.
The seed actually just starts in the minecart. You have to beat it to continue on with the seed.
Oh no, that means random start locations on. The sickos in chat have activated.
Now's your time, sickos. Play some DK64.
Oh, there are plenty of sickos that. Oh no. That was another key 7 hint.
Oh boy.
It was mushroom insides to free Kongs and 7, but
oh no.
We know that's not Check of Legends because you need all 5 Kongs for that. But
True.
I don't think we saw
Wait, what else did we get?
I don't think we've seen anything yet. So gotta be one of the lanky checks or chunky or the tiny mini barrel, so no red alert there yet.
Hold on, everyone calm down. I know we're all gonna be trigger happy this whole seed.
It adds extra intrigue to every hint. It's like, oh god, is it the white vial?
It's so mysterious. What could it be?
I think we had the Galleon Cactus Kasplat showed up there on one of the earlier hints.
This check being done in logic for the first time in DK64 history. Did you know that?
We're getting a lot of firsts with Strong Kong start here. Yeah, your first trip into Aztec is you're just kind of doing the loop. You have access to all the hints. If you have Tiny, you can do a medal. They got coconuts, so they can do another medal with Decades. Oh, what do we got here?
Quick key for the boys.
Oh, there's key 3.
Easy peasy.
Key 3 is
That's
just one of those keys where it's like so key 3 doesn't do anything for level unlocks. It's only needed to beat K Rool. So if it can show up anywhere.
Yeah. It's just a jump scare. Sometimes it can turn into a nightmare casino moment because it doesn't necessarily lead to anything, but got it there.
And one of the nice features that 5.0 will add is that when you pick up a key, it will have in white text below it what it opens. And if you're familiar with DK64, you already know that, but any little bits of information like that can be weaved in for players that aren't in the know, it's just a net positive.
It turns out that removing every single cutscene from the game is great for speed and really good at making the game completely incomprehensible to anybody who hasn't played it a million times.
I know I had trouble at first with that.
Yeah, you had to turn that off, man. That's not safe for YouTube. That'll get flagged. We can't say Strong Kong for that long.
See, that was Lanky on a Castle Kasplat, which... all but... No, they should... That was... Cave CBs to something.
Caves colored, that was key 8, and I believe Lanky phase?
We'll get another look at it on Alpha side, too. Chad is saying 8 and Lanky. Alright, Chad, you better not let us down here.
Dang, I'm good. Look, I'm a simple man. I see the color blue, I say Lanky phase.
Oh, you got it. Good. I am losing my sight in my old age.
And losing your mind? Do you wish somebody would tell you you're fine? Because you're fine, Ultimate's good.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Caves likely back in. I feel like Caves is really turning into the CJ meme of him going, here we go again. Just walking back into Caves. Getting colored bananas. It's always life.
People see that hint and they immediately think Cave's Tiny Metal. And if you've played enough Season 4 seeds, you are not wrong to be afraid of that. Well, Spike's stream lagged, so I didn't get to see what the Castle Lobby hint was.
I believe that was Isle Shops Key 4.
Isle Shops to 4?
So that wasn't, we haven't looked at Cranky yet. Neither of them have taken a peek.
Nice trophy flip there from Spike. That's one of the... I'm bad at that trick. I know there are a lot of people that are with me that struggle with that trick, but you know, if you put in the time to learn it, it's 1 or 2 free checks up there if you got a backflipper.
I would consider that trick boulder adjacent. It's in the same school of thought.
There is a way to get up there with the boulder in the lobby, and you are looking at the person that that figured it out. Our boulder scientist. Though if you got Diddy or Tiny and know how to do trophy flip, then ooh, that's a potion on the dirt.
Interesting one.
Well, now that just means that could be Shockwave on Check of Legends.
Love getting the top of castle spawn location, by the way. Not having to walk across a stupid bridge gives me life.
Oh, that narrow bridge. I've fallen down that far more times than I would like to admit.
Everyone's the best DK64 speedrunner of all time until you fall to this stupid bridge for the 1 billionth time.
I'll say one thing that the top of castle spawn has owned people on in the past is DK's metal, because there's like no convenient way to get it anymore. Or if you start on the top, and the Kasplat at the very bottom is also tough to route in a lot of castle spawns.
Yeah, and that Kasplat is usually always loaded because it's a sphere 0 as it gets. As soon as you see castle, you can get them.
They call him Cliff the Kasplat.
This is Japes. Cage is Way of the Horde.
Well, that will be... Oh, well, there's just Lanky.
Found him. Wish we didn't, but we got him.
Unfortunately, with apologies to Tudos, Lanky is required this seed.
Lanky has returned.
He doesn't know the words, but he will still join in too.
He's trying his best, okay? Landing on the Kong. Aggressive strats.
Death warping back up to the top. I like it.
I like the idea of just doing that because he was really disappointed in the banana. Maybe checking the upper dungeon first.
We gotta... What do we got
Not
here?
grabbing the chunky bananas down here.
Oh, now that's a
Giant
scary hint.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Now, hold on. I don't want to say red alert, but now hold on.
I'm in... we're code orange here, I think. Things are trending in not good directions.
Everyone just remain vigilant. There's no cause for alarm yet.
You gotta wonder how Alpha is taking that information, because
yeah, they don't know. They've got AirPods in. Somebody tell them.
and the chat's like going off about the weekly race that happened a few hours ago before the restream. Apparently, it was
very good,
horrific. So, now there's just like they're all feasting for blood and wanting these two to feel the pain.
They all come in here hoping that our humble little restream for the tournament bracket will be dragged down to its level.
Sneaky matching game. So
okay, everyone immediately is just kicking in the door going, who genned this? Who's responsible for this? We don't even know yet. We don't even know if this is...
Our humble race mod tonight is Flargra, a known seed genner of many cursed things. But sometimes we'll produce the occasional jet seed, so is Flargra back? Center clam.
I think Flargra might be back. Are we not going to buy that Diddy potion? Huh? Am I crazy?
I didn't see it.
Oh, no, Funky, you're so right.
Yeah.
Totally
okay.
mentally blanked there. The Spike waited for so long there that I like got psyched out.
Yeah. Oh god, that happens all the time when I do seeds. I'll just forget that I don't have the shopkeeper, and the third time it happens, it's like massive psychic damage.
Yeah, well, because it's not immediately obvious, because it's not like when you're looking at the building, it's not like it goes, sorry, out of business, you know? Like, it looks like it's normal.
You know, maybe we do need an Alta tweet for that, because everybody's done it. Sometimes multiple times in the same seed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna name any names aside from me. I'll fall on the sword for this one.
Oh my gosh, we're really getting hinted that Check of Legends might be Slam, huh? Because we already have blue, so that might put us to red, and that might be necessary for Key 7. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
What if we actually, before we get the Check of Legends stuff, what if we find the check it is and we can just do it in some way?
It's possible. Like, if it's uh-oh. Castle Dirt. That Castle Dirt we saw was Wath.
Need shock.
Because, like, if the Check of Legends file is, like, oranges or something, then, well, there's another free key. So this is just all hints to Key 7.
That would be unbelievable.
But, like, as I was saying, if it's oranges, then you might be able to skip it. But you can't skip Shockwave, you can't skip Slam.
No.
You can sometimes skip Sniper. Or
yeah, Shockwave is very up there on the list of things. That is no negotiating with that. It's
It would be unhinged if it was homing. Okay, we got the hint on where Chunky is. Good. It's
It's over here in factory. Just a coin.
All right, more hints from Spike. Yes. Well, we need Funky now. So the laundry list just keeps growing.
We're only 23 minutes in, though. What if it kind of just starts coming together? Again, we're only in, like, orange alert. We'll be in red alert when we get there. We'll know when we're there.
I'm just now taking a look at their GB counts. They're cruising in that regard right now. Part of that is because they got Chunky out of logic, but they're both sitting at 18 GBs, which 24 minutes in, that's pretty fast for season 4.
18 GP's in a decent haul of blueprints already, right? Like, they've really been pounding through it. But, like, shockingly few moves. We've gotten, like, nothing. We've just gotten, like, GPs.
This is where, like, one of the pitfalls could potentially happen in this seed. Like, you're getting all these GBs. At the rate that they're going, they're going to get to the 64 they need quickly. And then they still need a bunch of moves, and they might be skipping checks because they don't need GBs anymore.
But Alta, what check could possibly require every Kong and every gun? Oh, no.
Can't think of a single one. Chat would never be excited about such a check. Oh, yep, that good. We got a hint that told us where key 5 was. glad we knew that one.
Appreciate it. I always think of and that's a quick key 1. We got keys. We've got keys and Kongs for days. We've got those.
Except for key 7, and that's
Why is everything hinting back at the mushroom? Why is that just the
no.
place?
That was a coconut to everything hint.
Oh boy.
That was, I think, coconut to all phases and free Kongs.
Excellent.
And 8. Yeah, I think we're in red alert for that vial.
Oh, it's starting to happen.
I think it's starting to happen.
Oh, chunky potion in here. Actually gonna be able to get something? Question mark. Again, we've gotten so few moves. Chimpy, that's a weird one.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything for us right now. Except for doing the Aztec lobby check out of logic.
Chimpy's the key to all this. We just don't see it yet.
Like, we know for sure we need Grape because of the matching game, but that also means we need Baboon Blast somewhere. Or else, God, the list just keeps growing.
Again, it is also, chat's pointing it out too, it's really funny that Alpha did not see that Check of Legends potion. So, like, they're a little blissfully unaware at this moment. Like, they're probably putting it together from these hints, but Spike is, like, full Doomer mode.
Oh, yeah. It's... And, like, I also think that Spike doesn't check that unless he was on Restream, too. So, like, that's just even funnier.
Yeah, right. He just did it for the memes. Like, haha. Uh-oh.
Oh. Can I take it back?
Guys, these memes aren't funny anymore.
Is that... What is it? Is it chat? Are we cooked? Is that what they say nowadays?
What are y'all kids doing? We're both Cranky Kong on commentary. You're back in my day.
Check of Legend means we're so back. You're so right.
That's true.
You're so right.
I think the kids would say that Check of Legends is Aura Alta, if we're trying to be on the vernacular here. Come on, keep up.
Oh, yep.
Well, we're going to be checking out Kevin here. How's it going, Kevin?
What's Kevin got for us? Is it
Ooh,
violence?
that was scary. Kevin could have just like turned around and punched there. Put us in jail.
Just a melon. I like that strat with Chunky. I'm gonna have to steal that. Like lately, Kevin's been giving me the business.
What he does, dude. They left him home one Christmas. Now he just never got over it.
And Spike's gonna be able to pick up DK's medal here. Only got
Yeah,
4
Spike doing
shots.
a little bit of... Oh, you gotta be careful. Okay, Baboon Blast. Okay.
Okay, need that. That's probably part of that coconut gigapath. I don't remember the exactly what's needed for it here for his medal, but it's probably coconut. It's always coconut.
It's always coconut. We started with coconut. We have to assume this is a load-bearing coconut, and everything it gives us is critical.
Yep. Yeah, it says always needs coconut. Well, see, I knew that. You can't prove that I didn't know that.
Thank you for double-checking that is indeed coconut locked. I wasn't immediately sure off rip. No, it makes sense, actually, because we don't have diving.
Got another potion here. Yeah, or no, that was factory shops to something.
Chunky Chunky.
Well, we need that.
We do need that. So we got 2 pickups for things that we do need, which is nice. It removes them from the nonsense pool.
Oh, that was a hint that I missed earlier. That was Tiny Temple to 7 and Chunky, I think.
Yes. Seven Chunky. What isn't Key 7? Are any of you protecting Key 7?
Are there any other Key 7s I should know about?
I am Key 7. No, I am Key 7. If he scoping out the top of the blocks check here. Also another check that has not been done in Logic in about 700 years. Nice thing about this check is it's like the easiest way to get Diddy's medal here.
Yeah. I think it logically needs moves, but like nobody ever gets it in Logic.
There's a move that is dedicated entirely to moving. Oh, man, okay, that's a nice location for diving, you know? Like, it's immediately like, okay, I guess I go down now.
God, I had a throwback to Season 3 right there. Or no, Season 2, rather. And that was Galleon CBs to 7 and something, but that was probably Baboon Blast.
That said, Galleon-colored bananas is path to Key 7.
And I think
and
Free Kongs. Yeah. Yeah, like, there was kind of a meme in Season 2 for a bit where that Kasplat specifically would have diving a lot if Galleon was one of your first levels.
Mm-hmm.
That one was directly hinted, but it's just so funny when you find Galleon, or diving in Galleon.
From the old diving master Kasplat.
God, that would have been absolutely nuclear if it was diving on Check of Legends.
That would have been insane. I would have lost it. Checking out this Kasplat over here, why not?
Well, the treasure chest hints definitely, or the treasure room hints definitely the treasure chest at this point.
Yeah.
One of them's hinted, but there could be multiple items in there for all we know. Speaking of which, where the hell's Tiny? We don't have a
So I was just thinking about that, and I was like, okay, so a lot of stuff's been hinting at Free Kongs, right? But also Vines it's a Chunky out of Logic.
Yeah, so
Right.
like this could just be some long mega path to finding Chunky for all we know, but Tiny is still missing in action here. Alpha getting
immediately just going like, Chippy Charge is the key to all of this. You have to think about the charge.
Alpha getting our first look into caves and should be able to get all the hints. Yeah, you got a backflipper. You can get all the hints here.
Backflipper is the most important. Like, I don't know if anyone here plays, you know, MMOs, but like Backflipper is the most important role in the party, right? It's like DPS support Backflipper.
Galleon Candy Donkey. Well, that was Hunky, so that makes sense. And the Unguard hint door. Tell us your secrets. Okay, we got 2 different hints. Aztec shops to 3. Very good.
Thank you. That's just the okay hand symbol for me, dog.
I think the other hint said Jape's Funky Tiny.
Sax on a quick little Kasplat there.
Cave CBs to 7.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna be swimming. Pack your floaties, folks. We're going down the river.
We have 2 Cave CBs hits.
Great. I love that. I love it.
We love that.
Thank you for every update, making us need to get 5 more colored bananas so that we live in caves for the rest of our days.
We love that for the chat. I mean, the chat's loving this right now. They this is definitely a chat content seed so far.
It's so funny when you switch out of backflip like that so quickly. It's just like DK aggressively A-posing up clips at you. Checking out the Angry Tomato. What's he got? Gold banana. That's a bargain.
It's like, that check's like just long enough to like consider not doing, but I don't know, their GB economy's been pretty good this seed. They can probably go without it here and there. They've also grabbed a few out of logic here and there.
You know, we say that, but Caves was 22. They could have cashed in blueprints, obviously, but they only had like 24 going into it.
You got a good point. Now, I don't know what the community calls this Kasplat that Alpha's going for, but I was on Game Masters earlier, or this week, and this is now Kiara the Kasplat, named after the Game Masters host.
I'm down for Kiara. We need to name every Kasplat. That is our duty as a community.
Yes. I think someone did go through and name it all, but I'm using my I'm abusing my position as a commentator to name this one here.
Abusing my authority as a commentator. Wow, that was an aggressive punch.
Was that a potion on the waterfall barrel, or am I just seeing things?
Didn't quite look at it. I was looking at alphas.
R&D to 1. Excellent. Love that for us.
Man, it's like unreal. Like, look at Spike's. Look at their keys.
I
We
think
have like everything.
I think Spike forgot that he didn't have Funky there after not buying a Funky thing earlier, which I can't blame him for.
It's really easy to forget. You see banana neuron activate. Like, what do you want?
Spike's having ammo problems because no Funky, and so got kicked off by that Kasplat, so... Okay, now, what is the JX Jacob Kasplat that the chat's talking about? Gotta know. Because
we should name one after, because JX Jacob thinks that the Kasplat naming is silly, and I mean, who can fault them for that? But as a result, now one of the Kasplats is going to be permanently named JX Jacob. I think this is a fair trade.
Yeah, I agree. Tiny Temple 1 potion. Well, there's a hinted item in there anyway, so that...
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, Spike, don't run out of ammo.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's a fast balloon. All right, now we're straight camping, straight chilling. Oh, no! Not even taking the shot. Don't want to risk it. The last coconut, you can't risk the humiliation.
You do not want to be out of ammo and hear the clicks when you need it. Alright, Alpha saw the coconut hint, so I think the gears have to start turning about Check of Legends at this point for him.
That check could have been mildly large, by the way. It wasn't, but Alpha still doesn't have Blast. That was something that Spike picked up specifically.
Yeah, this is Alpha's first trip into Galleon, so he hasn't had a chance to pick up DK's medal, but I'm wondering if he's thinking about it. I'm guessing he is, since he's picking up the balloon here.
Yeah, it's funny. Without Funky, ammo is way more of a consideration. Like, that would have been a non-issue if they had Funky, right? It would have immediately topped him off. But no fairies, no Funkies.
So now you gotta wonder what they're gonna be up to next. I guess they haven't been inside Japes yet. That was 29 GBs, I think. See if Spike goes for the dump.
Yeah, are we dumping? What are we doing, Spike? Yeah, we're dumping. Yeah, we're dumping.
Remember to stay hydrated, chat.
Always critical information. 40 minutes into a seed, it's time to double check. It's hard to, because sometimes when you're playing DK64 Randomizer, it's shocking how little downtime it is. This is like the only time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you are giving blueprints to Snide, this is like the, okay, let me take a big sip of water.
Some people are like trying to write hints while they're DK rolling or in between shop visits, and I swear the shop visits are so quick that I barely have enough time to write them down.
Reminds me of playing old shooters on PC that people would jump and then type out a full sentence before they hit the ground.
They're just built different. Being keyboard warrior and playing FPS at the same time, I mean, I guess you've earned the right.
What's this now? Snooper.
Well, that's one less possible thing on Check of Legends. I'm starting to think it's Shockwave.
Yeah. Shockwave leading to something. That's the Baboon Blast on the side of Alpha.
Going to need it for the lanky matching game in Aztec.
Wow, Switch is being a pain in the butt there. You got owned by the dice.
That's a classic DK64 LOL moment right there.
You know what else is? I hate the tiny-headed Rambi. It horrifies me. That thing is not natural.
Oh god, I wasn't even paying attention to that. Now, why'd you have to point this out to me? Now I can't get it out of my head.
It's okay. Tiny-headed Rambi can't hurt you. Tiny-headed Rambi.
Spike will be picking up the I think it was the DK caged banana that was hinted. We'll be getting an important item there soon enough. Oh my god, another key 7 hint.
That was Japes colored bananas key 7. Great. If we get, I mean, if like any of those are a gun, we just scream and throw our hands up in the air, right? Like immediately.
The odds of one of these random key 7 checks just being a gun specifically for that are pretty high right now.
Yeah.
With all these CB hints too, it's like I know these two aren't gonna check bosses, but like, at what point do you start considering that?
Only when it's really funny, and right now it's not funny enough.
Only
Dude, these balloons have not been working out for Spike. Been a gigantic pain in the butt. So, according to the calculator, I believe we can get DK and Diddy bananas on this stage. We can get their B medals.
Yeah, Coconut makes it easy for DK's medal. So many different balloons around. Like Spike's gonna pick up the DK banana, or the time cage banana after the loop around here, or did he already pick it up and I just not pay attention?
I don't. Oh, sorry. Oh. We're disrespecting in the arena? I think it's against the rules. I think they're going to throw you out for that. And yes, I'm well aware of Diddy Jape's medal being an extremely cursed item in a previous tournament seed. It was one of the qualifiers. I'm aware because I commentated it, and that match took 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Hopefully we're not in for another marathon like that. I enjoy a cursed seed as much as the next person, but yeah. Alpha taking the time for checking the seal race. It's still a 2-for-1 check-wise. I don't hate it. But I think Spike's just beelining every quick check in every level and then just seeing what the damage is after the fact.
And also trying to grab the medals, I think, when they can, because they're obviously sniffing out they're important. It would be great to cross that off now.
Okay, we got our tiny
Tiny can be
hands.
found in DK Isles. Now, hold on.
So, what can that be? It's not going to be... Well... We got the bongos pad. It's not the coconut switch. I'm like picking a great time to brain fart on all the different DK Isles checks.
It's just the bongos pad, right? I think.
Yeah?
Am I crazy? We've seen everything else.
Oh, well, there's Funky.
Didn't even process that was Funky. It was just rotating at me aggressively. So, great. That means it's bongo pad, which we don't have the things we need to do.
And that also means Gorilla Grab's in the equation, too.
Woo!
So... Not that you strictly need it to get it, but the hints will be pointing to it. Now, Tiny, well, I guess Tiny, that's a... If it was Tiny in Helm Lobby, it would have been a Kasplat check. Well, it could be the bear. Who knows?
Wait, did I just say Helm Lobby is foolish? I think I said Cave's Helm Lobby's foolish.
Oh, yeah, well, there goes that. So, yeah, it's,
Owned.
Bongo's pad. For sure,
well,
then.
It looks like it's Bongo's pad, kids. Strap in.
I'm sitting here, it's like, I know it can't be Helm Lobby, and I'm glad the hints just bailed me out so I don't have to think about it.
36 GBs, again, very good pace for GBs. Just haven't gotten a lot of the stuff that we need.
I'm just ready for the disaster scenario where they get to 64 and they're skipping checks and they just skip the one. Okay, there's white vial in the pineapple cage. That was hinted earlier. So another mystery white vial to add to the pile.
We got to do something about the vial colors. Can we put little symbols on them or something? They give me too much anxiety. So now we might be doing a little bit of the Funky World Tour while we're going around here, right? Funky had quite a few vials on him.
Yeah, there was Castle Funky Diddy that had something. You know, Jape's Funky Tiny obviously has a move. We don't have a Tiny yet. Oh, Spike didn't even do testing yet.
Yeah, hasn't even poked in here. Completely skipped it last time. That is a freaky looking claptrap. I don't like that. Yeah, Tiny Temple Path to Key 7. We saw all this from the side Alpha was here. But Spike able to come in here and clean some stuff up. If I remember right, it was relatively empty in here, but now we can buy stuff from Funky over here, which is nice.
What was even on here? Oh, DK potion.
Pearl! Come on, Spike. Gotta do it for the clout.
Oh, there's pineapple launcher.
Okay, that's great. That means we can immediately beeline to that white vial that was hinted.
The only thing that white vial can't be is vines, because Chunky can't lock himself. At least not unless you're playing with sicko logic settings.
We haven't uncovered the technology yet for Chunky to lock himself. That'll be in Season 5. And we are going to be doing this Diddy bonus barrel. Just see what it is. It's a normal stash snatch. Do we think this is worth the time? We are. We're going for it.
Yeah, this is about a 30-second minigame if you are optimal. I don't think... We've seen all the lobbies, right? You still need to get to 64, but... They are entering Helm Lobby for quite a while, so...
Is there coin pickup noise? The Windows like disconnected a device noise. I hate that. That's
that is what it is.
I unironically was freaking out there for a little bit. I was checking stuff.
It did not even process to me until you said something. It's like, oh no, that is what it is.
That's so funny.
And like, there's also like the Xbox achievement noise and messaging, I think. Ooh, barrel throwing.
Barrel throwing, okay. So we did need that for Lanky Phase. This makes sense, right? Because that's Factory Shops was Key 7 Lanky Free Kongs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which means Pineapple is on Free Kongs. Lovely. Love that for us.
Yeah, that oh yeah, that is true, isn't it? So barrels finds or Pineapple finds Tiny. So I like this to get presumably the castle Funky Diddy check here. Tiny is on the Isles boss. Wait a minute.
Oh no. This is gonna be a whole new Bismuth video.
I don't know. There is Isles CBs if you like your spicy settings. Time to tell Balam to add TNS portals to Isles. Oh, there's bongos.
Okay, great. So now we could go get Tiny if we wanted to, which we probably will. If I have to.
So
quick and easy bongos.
I know how some of these runners think, and now that they know that there's gonna be like some stuff that are skippable, some of them are gonna be like, are there any hints that I can skip?
Yeah.
But I don't think you skip anything yet, just because you just don't have enough information to know what's skippable. You still need 3 more guns. There's a girl.
Also, I do want to posit the question, where the hell's Vine swinging?
That's... who knows? All we know is coconut. And for that, maybe it's matching game because like coconut and blast are path, but that also raises the question of where's grape. Still got to find it anyway.
We know we need all the guns anyway. We're gonna need them.
Alpha actually got Alpha didn't dump to get into Jape, so he's got a little bit of a GB lead over Spike here. Not super important at the moment, but it does help you inform you on what checks you can skip.
I do think Mini Monkey coming in clutch here for Spike. I do think that on Spike's side, there's a little bit of acceleration happening here with having Tiny, right? There's a few more things that we can just grab while we're going and grabbing bananas from areas.
Yeah, and then there's the treasure room hint also that Mini's gonna help. So there's center.
That's something.
There's center clam, which was hinted, and then possibly more. Because the hints try not to double hint. So
they try.
They try. They're not always successful, but the intent is there. Oh, I suspect Spike's gonna pick up Chunky's medal here also.
Yeah, Chunky's medal, quick one. Also, you know, there's a quick double check down here. This is in general, I think, a very high level or high value area. Right? Banana for the boys.
Alpha appears to be on the way to Castle to pick up his bongos, and I imagine we'll do the exact same thing and just turn around and grab Tiny.
Yeah.
I'd say this race is pretty close right now. Like, Alpha's a little bit behind on progression for moves, but not by a whole lot. And as mentioned before, he does have a bit of a GB lead over Spike.
Straight back into Japes on the side of Spike, running on in, grabbing a blueprint here. How many blueprints does Spike have?
He doesn't use auto-tracking, so I don't know how accurate it is.
Oh, they're doing it by hand? Okay,
yeah.
So no idea. Opening up the tree here?
I don't hate this. You have Coconut and Blast on the path of things. It's probably Llama Temple, but you know, you have Sniper also, so it's another check you can do.
Yeah, also get to check out this Kasplat real quick.
Oh. That's interesting.
Wait, now hold on.
What? Now what? Now what do we do?
That's kind of crazy that they just immediately and PTT inside the tree too.
The tree is loaded. Wait, was that the bean inside the tree? I didn't see it. Oh my god, it was the bean.
They just did it.
we know what's on the beanstalk, so like, but the sad day for us bean leavers.
Dude, every day we wake up, you know, we're ostracized by society, but we stand together strong, and this is just another nail in the coffin.
You know, I got a win for bean leavers on Hotfix this week. I went out of my way to grab the bean. I left K. Rool to go grab the bean. I know what the people want.
Huge W for the beans. There's a quick green boy in here. There's going to be triangle.
What
else is in here?
Triangle isn't one of our helm phases.
Wait, yeah, I'm confused. Is there a super obvious thing here it's pointing at, or is this just...
Oh no, another white vial.
Wait, there's another one.
I did think that there might be a second item in here. Yeah, Spike's double taking from that too. That's Shockwave.
So wait, what's top of castle? Is this gonna be vines?
It can't be vines because
No, it can't be.
Because Tiny locks or Chunky locks Tiny.
So wait, is Check of Legends actually dead after all this? We all got so excited. We were
What?
freaking out.
What if it's just homing?
What is it?
It's either homing or oranges or junk.
That's so funny. It looked like if there was any seed to be the Check of Legends seed, this really looked like it was gonna be it.
And feather on the dirt, so that's one more gun. Oh my god. So wait, what are key 7 things? Like, there's just a bunch of...
What isn't a key 7 thing?
Like, there's just a bunch of metal hints to key 7. If I'm checking the 2 homing checks that are there. It's the DK cabin and the lanky attic shooting. Like,
Yeah.
God, like, this would just completely break the seed in half if you can out of logic this. But the disaster scenario is if it's oranges and it's on a hard required oranges cabin check. Oh god. Wait, the seed just got a
weird.
hell of a lot more interesting.
Hold on, we're all sitting up now. We're like, wait a minute, I thought this was done and dusted.
Everybody has activated after Shockwave showed up.
It would be very bad if it was like Diddy Orange's Primate Punch gonna be from that triangle. So that's why we had diving for that, as well as Mini Monkey. Having Punch is good, obviously, because Chunky is one of our phases.
So yeah, that Galleon treasure room hint is definitely Shockwave. Because Shockwave got Feather, and Feather got that. So... Oh boy. Yeah.
What could Triangle be for? It wasn't Tiny Temple.
Triangle could be for the boulder in Isles. I guess he's just gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the name. Bike picking up boulders. What else is new?
Or did he already do it?
Oh, no, go past it. Rare footage.
Did he already do it?
Called the bold.
I don't remember if he did it or not.
I don't think so. He did it quickly. I wasn't looking.
Chat, you gotta bail us out here or gaslight us. One or the other.
Now heading here, are we gonna be poking around cabins? Is that the plan?
I'm definitely like, I feel like you peek the 2 oranges checks, or at least the 1 oranges check that you have access to, and the homing check.
Just to think if you're scared or not. Well, we can't do lower Diddy cabin. We don't have guitar.
Yeah, you can check Tiny's cabin, and you can check DK's cabin, which is a homing check. What is this now?
This is the most white potions I've ever seen in a seed. This is crazy. This has to be nothing. If this is oranges, I'm gonna run to Alta's house and scream. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh god, it's...
Wait, no! What the hell is in the fungi?
That's worse! Oh, no.
That actually, so that could be a way that it's still in.
It is. Oh god, we're back on red alert here.
This is good. This is good. This is high drama. This is the definition of we're so back. It's so over.
Yeah. Oh my god. If I'm Spike, I'm checking Tiny's cabin. Like you just gotta know. You just
give it to me straight, Doc.
Give it to me straight, Doc. Is this cringe?
Do I need oranges for this? Never got Warpad 2. The classic DK randomizer moment.
Yeah, Alpha still hasn't seen what the vial is. He's probably thinking about Check of Legends, but who knows? And Spike
It's
didn't...
extra funny they still have never looked at it. It's so funny. Check it out, Cannon here. It's quick if you're good. Unfortunately, we're taking a swim. Fell off trying to get the ball.
I don't hate the cannon game check from Alpha, like it's barrels and it's pineapple, but
yeah.
Well, we don't know if it is anything yet, so
Ooh, the meaty shot. Ah, almost got the swag.
that's the speedrunner trick. If you can do that. And just a fairy. Yeah, I am still under whiplash from all these white potions.
It's crazy that like none of them have been nothing so far. Like they've all been something, and it's like, wait, what?
Now Spike's going off to visit Kiara as well.
How's it going, Kiara? Up here on the podium. And that is a galleon banana metal check, nothing on it. We haven't opened up any of the doors yet for the ship. I believe Alpha is now going to be looking in the treasure room and then getting increasingly confused.
Yeah.
Welcome to the treasure room of confusion. You will open up your hints and start flipping through them.
There's no greater sense of dread than having to reread your hints after you just pick up something.
Well, a lot of these players have played so much that, like, they kind of just go on vibes. Like, at some point, you just get so used to what the logic usually tells you that you just kind of, like, have it in your head. And then when you're like, oh, my God, what's actually going on? It's, like, not good. That means that it's being weird. And that's going to be the first check, and then here comes the very... unassuming, and then it says the word shockwave, and then you contemplate your life and stare at a wall for 5 hours.
Looks like Spike's going after the medals at this point. Chunkies can be done. Tinies can't be yet, probably to his dismay. Actually, can it? Wait, maybe Feathered Middy's enough. I don't remember. Actually, it should be. He can do Cave's Tiny Metal with this.
Yes, especially because we have PTT.
At least I'm pretty sure it is. Cave's Tiny Metal needs like...
Oh! Spike never got PTT. I mean, they could still do it, but, like, makes it easier.
Alright, there's Feather on the side of Alpha. Wait, is charge path to stuff? I don't even remember where we picked that up at this point. That was so early.
Charge is forever going unhinted. It just jump scared us. I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, so yeah, Feather Mini Sacks is enough for Cave's Tiny Metals, so looks like Alpha's thinking about the same thing. You got 2 Caves banana hints, like you gotta do it.
Well, I think no, they haven't. Neither of them are really. Well, because it's hard to do Caves bananas, right? Like, they're not super easy to get normally, and we've been pretty strapped for moves up until recently.
Okay, Alpha's checking Tiny Cabin. Wait, are there no? I don't see any purple.
No purple?
No purple.
Hold. Down the hole.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. Please get the check. No.
Oh, they're out of there. Oh, no. Did they not realize there's no purple in there?
Oh, no.
Wait, did Spike just get oranges?
Did he get oranges?
Where did you get oranges? Sorry, I got mixed up because I was looking over at the other stream and
it was
Spike's
Hunky
not
Igloo?
using an automatic checker.
Oh my god.
Wait, so Check of Legends is dead again. It's so over. Everyone go
over.
home.
Oh my god, I was so focused on Tiny Cabin, I didn't even see Spike's side.
His seed is insane. This is...
So, okay. Then this whole mega path is going to O stand, right? Like...
It's just to get to the
It's just to get O stand.
Hey, there's Trumbo.
Oh my god. Now, this is actually really good for Spike then, because he knows it's not Check of Legends anymore. Alpha doesn't.
Yeah, they don't know what the color of the potion is. Out of all of the white potions we saw, the only one that was bait was Check of Legends.
I can't believe it.
We saw like 9. We saw like every possible one. That's so funny.
Good god.
Oh, Spike might still think it's Red Slam.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't been inside the oh god. We're so back.
Folks, where's everyone get back in here? We're so back.
Oh, good lord. So we know it's likely one of the O stand checks. So whatever the insides to 7 is. I have no idea where key 7 is though. Like there are too many hints. There are just too many.
And does anyone feel like they have a good read on where key 7 actually is? Because it's very open to interpretation, I think, right now.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say, well, there's trombone.
Yeah, both of them have trombone from the medals.
Oh yeah, okay. So that's the cave CBs to okay, so that one's just yeah. Linky Phase and
yeah, I think the only hard path to just key 7 we've had was Giant Mush Insides. So could it just be one of the could it just be Lanky Mushroom Room?
yeah, it could be one of those. I guess there is also well, there's 2 Mushroom Insides hints though. Oh. I wonder now I don't even know. The seat is making me question my understanding of everything.
So I think to be clear, I could have totally written down these hints wrong. They were going very fast. I think that Jape's Colored Bananas was also just key 7.
Yeah, that's what I have. I also have Caves Colored Bananas to 7 and 2 separate Mushroom Insights hints to 7. Though one of those Insights hints also is to Free Kongs, which might just be vines? I don't know.
And there's orange throwing on the side of Alpha.
So, Spike is going back to
Are we only an hour and
forest.
12 minutes into the seed? I feel like I've aged 3 days.
God, yeah. Oh. So, Spike must be going back to the mushroom, right?
Yeah, just to peep it. I mean, they've got Lanky.
Wait, where did Alpha find Rocket Barrel? There's been too much. There's been so much going on.
There's been a lot going on. They've been very separate. They've been doing their own stuff almost this whole seed. So like,
I'm just so turbo focused on Check of Legends that nothing else mattered.
Oh, is Jape's Diddy Metal? Gotcha.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so they're going to be checking on the insides here. This could just be, I think, key 7. It could just be in here. And we just go, oh, that's a banana.
Okay,
There's definitely got to be something on the other side. There has to be, right?
yeah. Spike's just gonna check everything here. Like, you got 2 hinted items, and inside, you gotta full clear it. You don't really have a choice.
The only things we haven't seen yet are the other lanky check in the tiny room. Or the tiny barrel, rather.
Yeah, it could just be the tiny barrel. Like, if it's just a solo thing. Okay.
Grape.
Need that for the llama temple check.
Oh, we need it for Check of Legends. True.
Yeah, we do.
Valid.
One away from whatever it is on there.
Ammo belt, too. Yeah, grape for llama matching game could be.
I just want the other item in here to be peanut. Just so Spike does check of legends for the bait pile.
Just for the clout.
Yeah. Is this where we cope for Check of Legends 2? You are so right. You are so right for that.
You're so valid. Huh?
Yeah, there. Okay, so there's one of the potions. And one of the other ones. I wonder if O stands just inside the Llama Temple. Just the Aztec shooting. Or lanky shooting.
If this is peanut, I'll laugh so hard. Because they're gonna. Oh, we're gonna see what Tiny's
Oh
Tiny
my-
Barrel's just a blueprint. Oh, are they gonna do it? Dude, you gotta do it, Spike. Come
Do
on,
it,
you
Spike.
gotta, Spike. I know you. Look, Spike. Be cool. I know you're in a tournament, but come on. You gotta check it, Spike.
Oh my. No!
No, they really thought about it. They thought about it so.
Ah!
Oh, that was cinema, dude.
Once again, we were so back until it was so over. Again.
Again, for like the 10th time.
Oh, jeez.
Going back to caves, we're at 50 GBs. We're actually doing pretty good in terms of the things that we actually need. It's just key 7 and vines.
Here's the thing, though. All 5 of the guns are hinted.
Yeah. Key 7 is behind one of the guns, Smile. There's not that many checks for him. Come on.
Yeah, like Check of Legends 2 is still a possibility. But oh man. It may just be you know what? I don't know anymore. Everything's fake. Everything's fake and it's just on a cave's metal or something. Well, we'll go back to that one tournament seed where Connor just walked into the chat and said, "Oh, it's Cave's Diddy Metal," and it was there, and then just left. When we were trying to find whatever it was.
Trying to get in here just to get this banana.
Oh, he's trying to get on top of the igloo. Okay. That's right, Spike doesn't have rocket barrel.
Yeah, totally missed it.
Oh. This is extremely precise to get on top of that, and yeah, he's just giving it up.
Your boulder science won't do you well here. This is the ice domain. Going to Aztec, are we going to be checking out Tiny 5-door?
Not sure what he's doing here.
Grape shooter?
Oh yeah, the lanky matching game. Thanks, game, for kicking us while we're down that the force center and beanstalk is foolish. We know where the bean is, and now we know it's foolish. I'm wondering what Alpha's up to here, because we know Spike's on the way to doing matching game.
Running into Llama Temple here, going to be checking out the grape matching game, see if it's anything good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Factory CBs was the chunky phase, so Gone is just on a factory metal. Where was Punch?
Nice shot.
I think it was on a shop, but I don't remember. Both of our runners here are just looking to clean up their remaining hints here.
That is looking like a yellow potion?
So that was Gorilla... If it's a yellow potion, it's Gorilla Grab, which is needed to get tiny.
Great.
So... provided that grab's not needed for anything else, that's the right move there.
Did we... Am I crazy? Did we ever go into Tiny's 5-door, or we just know what that is?
I don't think we've been to Tiny's 5-door yet.
No one did, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Seven and Chunky. That could be.
Or that was Tiny Temple. I think that was Punch.
Oh, I see. I might have written that wrong. I thought it was a 5-door temple.
Yeah, it looks like Spike's interested in that Jape's CB's hint, which we know is Rocket Barrel, and there's another hint this way. No, that's the boss door. Never mind. So, looking like he's getting Tiny's medal. Unfortunately, not what he's looking for here, but another GB nonetheless, at the very least. Now,
after this one, I think we're not allowed to skip Diddy's Jape's medal anymore. I think it has to be ultra priority in every seed. The second you can count 50 in your head, you got to run.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, that was Gorilla Gone on Factory Tiny Metal. So yeah, Gorilla Grab stocks are definitely down at this point.
Sorry, grabbers.
Any grabbers in chat? And Alpha's on his way to picking up Punch as well. That we know is in the mini check here in Tiny Temple. So yeah, I think the only thing left in this seed is just Key 7. And Cave's Diddy medal seems like a good shout for that, if Peanut's necessary for it.
We need to do something about this guy, Diddy Kong, and the medals therein. Not a fan. Ooh, good old 49. I hate to see it. Oh yeah, Spike still doesn't have Gone.
If Spike... I'm trying to think if Spike would have been able to get Cave's Diddy medal out of Logic with what he had. Because he's not gonna be happy with that if that's where Key 7 was and just didn't get the trick. That would have been just a huge hook if that's if doing that out of logic saved you so much time. Alright,
Shot on that very far away balloon.
Sniper helping out there for sure. The Spike's just about to pick this up for a rocket barrel. And Spike's going right back to Caves, presumably to get a Caves Diddy medal here.
Yeah. Gonna check out Caves Diddy medal. Looking very suspect here because of the peanuts. I can't believe that just, like, we needed the Voltron of stuff just to get Peanut in order to pop a balloon. That's, like, that's the insane, like, Rube Goldberg machine we have going on here.
It makes sense to do peanut checks, too, because, like, O-stand is somewhere in all this, and that's not what you're interested in right now. I'm wondering what Alpha's going for here.
Yeah, going to Galleon?
It looks like it's just density checks right now. Like, these are 2 quick checks, and then there's the battle arena on the opposite side of the cavern.
You get a revenge here on the oscillation bananas.
It was key 7. Good lord.
9,000 hints for Diddy banana medal in Caves.
I have no idea where O-stand was, but this Gigapath is all on a load-bearing orang stand.
That is so funny. So now we just need vines on the side of Spike, right?
Nope,
they're cruising.
Don't need vines to cross Helm Lobby in Season 4, so...
You're so right. Sorry, brain fart.
All good.
Season 3 mentality. Well, we do need gum.
Yeah, and that's on Factory Tiny Metal. We know that from Alpha's side, and there is a Factory Colored Bananas hint to exclusively Chunky phase. So, I think Spike's effectively in go mode right now. He doesn't know it yet, but we know he's on the way to it. Now, Alpha needs to find Peanut. And looks like it looks like it was just a few quick. He's checking punch checks from the looks of it. He went to all of the punch checks in Galleon and just left immediately.
Got punch on the brain.
Unless he thinks it's Check of Legends. And
never looked at it.
Never looked at it, and just isn't going back until Peanut is found, which, unfortunately for Alpha, that's where it is. It's in the mushroom.
If that's the case, then that's just the logic is just being outright mean to you at that point.
Yeah, like, oh, did Alpha peek Check of Legends?
Oh, they did? Oh, they must have when they were in there last time.
Okay.
Again, it's tough to keep track of both players when they're both on such different routes like they have been. These balloons have been out for Spike's blood.
God, what a wild ride this seed has been.
It's been a wild ride, and then, like, hasn't been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we kept getting scared by everything, and then it was like, oh, okay, never mind.
We wanted it so bad.
But this, I think this was still a, you know, assuming it's all tie and button up, which I think it is. The seed was still, I think, quite a good one. That was pretty entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's been a real fun one.
I'm wondering what the players' reactions will be when we talk to them, because like, were they on the same sort of brainworms we were? Where they're gonna, like, with Spike, like, dude, we were so back, and they were like, I don't know, if they immediately ruled that. I don't know, you know. The sheer volume of white potions was insane. There it is. That's
And
Gorilla gone.
Yep, that is go mode for Spike here. Just doing a final dump here. Plenty of blueprints.
Yeah, and all said and done, pretty quick pace, right? Not like an insane fast seed, but like a pretty jaunty pace for Spike.
Mm-hmm. I think he should finish just under 140. Like, there's tiny phase involved with this, but that's still a quick time for season 4. You know, like, getting sub hour 40 is a real good time, especially for a seed that looked like it was going to be awful.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be awful like 9 separate times. Like, we kept being new and exciting ways for it to be funny. Morning to the Raiders. That's a ring stand sprint on the side of Alpha.
Oh, no. I completely forgot there was a potion there on Galleon Funky. Alright, Alpha's heading back to Forest. Thing is, you know, there's something funny about Monkey Port being on that ferry.
That's a ridiculously funny Monkey Port. Yeah, this seed gets a stamp of approval. This is a funny seed. This seed is having a giggle.
Very, very funny seed. Okay, it looks like Alpha is on his way to getting Peanut.
Good. Glad they're finally doing it. Means they could be finishing up here pretty quickly.
Yeah, a couple. I'll be interested to hear from our runners here in the interview, because, you know, like you said, I just gotta know if they were in the same brainworms we were.
Yeah. It's very possible they're just like, no, I knew it wasn't that. Like, the whole time. But, like, it just seemed like it was so easy to think. Also, second time we're seeing this game. Love that.
Just the chaos. And also Spike teasing us with thinking about, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do Check of Legends, guys, and then just leaves. Right in front of the bottom of the mushroom door.
I think that's the most that they can do in a tournament setting, when they're actually, they got a little bit more of the serious face on. They go in the start menu and they just hit up and down really fast, like to acknowledge to us, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm sorry. Also, a lot of cops in this helm.
Yeah, if they don't do the up down on the menu, then we know they're under duress.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, Alpha's beelining for Diddy Metal here. It's seems pretty well telegraphed if you know your metals.
You know, as Canary Mary's theme is playing, have you played Banjo-Tooie, Alta?
I have, but it has been a very long time since then, and I remember doing Canary Mary with a turbo controller.
So the funny thing is, I'm sure this is common knowledge to a lot of folks out there, but I didn't know, because I played the Xbox 360 version a lot. I had a Friend 64 when I was a kid, but I played the 360 version later. And on the 360 version, she is nearly impossible because she's tied to the frame rate. And so on the N64 one, she slows down considerably because of how much that game lags. And on the 360 version, she's like unrestricted. She just blasts through the course. It is like impossible to do it without like intentionally slowing yourself down. It's crazy. Compliments to the chef. We're here in the top of Helm on the side of Spike. They are cruising. They're going to be able to go straight to K. Rool, no problems. Again, given how insane this seed was, it's funny that we're finishing just under 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Canary Mary thing is funny because the Rabbit Race and Forest had the same problem on the Wii U release of DK64.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
it makes sense because I played the Wii U release and it felt impossible. I wasn't sure.
Well, then you're dealing with also like a second of input lag on that too, or whatever it was. I'm reminded of I think it was in the practice room in one of the GDQs, and Tudos was showing Spike Vegeta the input delay of the Wii U version of DK64, and Spike nearly vomited.
That sounds like Spike. He'd walk over and be like, "What's going on over here? Got a little bit of input lag. How bad could it be?" Oh. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Now,
yeah,
the question...
only... What's up?
I was gonna say, the question here is, will Spike backflip for the people?
I think they will, right? Spike's doing it. I mean, look at their little picture on the bottom right corner. They're contemplating the orb. They're all about it.
What were you about to say there?
I was just going to say the funny thing about Canary Mary, which the rabbit... Oh, they're doing it for the people?
Backflip for the people.
Well done, Spike. Compliments to the chef. If you haven't tried to fight Canary Mary on the 360 version of Banjo-Tooie recently, she is genuinely impossible if you don't do it intentionally really slowly. Because if you start going too fast, she just rubber bands at you at like an unbelievable speed and does not stop. You need to be going slow on purpose. It's really funny. We got Tiny Face here, so we got a little bit to think about life. How's everyone doing out there? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all enjoyed watching this Donkey Kong 64 randomizer. It's been a hoot and a holler. As our other racer here is indeed catching up, they're going to be able to move into Helm. So really not that big of a time disparity between the two of them, to be honest. Despite them taking pretty dramatically different routes.
Oh yeah, like, hey, this was a pretty competitive race all around, all things considered. But yeah, for all of y'all that have been enjoying this on Twitch or on YouTube, there will be more tournament action coming along in the coming months here. We're trying to get a handful of these restreamed a week, so, and we got some real heaters coming in later in the bracket, so you won't want to miss that. If you want to stay up to date on when the restreams and the tournament action that is coming, you should join the Discord. Discord.dk64randomizer.com will get you there.
Yep.
And then you
It'll
can
also
learn how
get
to
you
play
to the
the
site where
rando.
you can make a seed yourself. You can give it a shot. If you've never tried one before, I highly recommend it. Especially the custom music and stuff they have going on makes it very fun, even just like a very casual level.
And if if you're brand new to everything and want to ease into it, we do have some nice beginner settings, so you don't have to worry about the logic. Because like one of the hardest things about learning this randomizer is this game is huge. There are just so many things, and just learning the checks and what all your moves unlock is like the first part of the learning process here.
Don't worry about why we were all chanting Check of Legends and bashing our hands on our tables. You'll understand it in time. Just play the funny monkey game for now. You'll get there.
That's really like one of the great things about communities that spawn around various things. Is just like you get the shared language and the shared culture, and you may not understand why people are flipping out about something at first, but then once you understand, it's just like, oh, I get it, and it's great, and it's a good time.
Yeah, it's been very fun. Very fun to be part of the community, watching all the gamers game, playing it myself. Again, it's a very fun randomizer. It's very different. I think every randomizer kind of has its own unique flavor. King K. Rool's going to have a wide turn here, I think, right? He should have still hit it. No, he's right in front of him. Never mind. I didn't realize what Trey was facing. Never mind. They know better than I do.
Yeah, Spike's wrapping up. Lanky phase here. Just one more to go. We'll get them in for an interview once they wrap up here.
What's our first question going to be? Is it going to be, so what about Check of Legends? Or is it going to be, where the heck's Vine, Spike? Where is it?
And that's going to be time for Spike. About an hour and 38 minutes, and what's the official race time here? That is not... 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds. The official
Again,
time.
given how crazy the seed could have been, a very brisk pace.
Very quick. So, believe that they are ready to be put in here. Flash screen here. And joining us here, Spike and Alpha. Mornin.
Morning.
Morning. GG's Alpha.
GG Spike, well done.
So, how long? So, Spike, you checked that Check of Legends like immediately. At what point did that stop being a thing for you in your mind that it was that check?
When I was about to enter to do the check and quit.
I wasn't sure if you were
peanut.
actually gonna do it or if you were just communicating to us telepathically that you might do it because it's funny.
So my mind was like, okay, I know that K's Diddy Medal has the thing. I've got all the other stuff, but I forgot about Jape's Diddy Medal to 7. So I was like, okay, Peanut kind of makes sense, but I don't know where Guitar is, so I don't know if that's actually it. Check of Legends could be a slam, which by the way was 3rd medal. Japes could be it could be a slam there to then go and get Rocket Barrel, but as soon as I was entering, I was like, okay, nope, do not do that, just go do other things.
Well, it was crazy because Alpha, you checked Check of Legends a little bit later. Spike checked it like frame 1, right? Like walked in and immediately looked at it.
Yeah.
And as we're getting hints that are increasingly making it look like Check of Legends, we all just imagine Spike sweating, being like, "Oh my God, it's actually that." We weren't sure how much you were thinking about it. But then there was like 9 different white potions this seed that were all not bait, like shockingly.
Yeah. There was even one in Galleon Caverns that couldn't get.
Yeah, so there's a Logical Vines and an O stand somewhere that I don't think either of you found during the restream coverage.
So while the 20 minutes was going on between, I decided to go looking. I never found Vines, but I found O stand, and ew. It's really bad. Oh, you have a hint for triangle. Oh, you have a hint for pineapple. Well, pineapple gets you barrels. You get gorilla grab from Llama Temple, and chunky cake crushing is O stand.
Wow,
Hoggers.
no way.
Oh my!
It was disgusting.
Yeah, that's really bad.
That was such a path. I'm very glad that none of us went for that, because I was not.
So there was a point in time where we thought that Check of Legends might have been oranges or homing. And then when I believe it was you, Spike, that found homing in DK's cabin, we're like, oh God, it's oranges. And then you found oranges on the transparent igloo. And we're just losing our mind because that's at the point that we realized that Check of Legends was bait.
Well, before that, we thought it
Mm.
was Slam, and then Alpha found Slam, and we were like, "Well, now I really don't know what the hell it is."
Yeah, the real question I want to know is how late was I to Peanut? Was it like super late?
Only probably like what 15 minutes after Spike.
Okay.
Spike got it a bit earlier, but it wasn't like catastrophically late. I don't think.
Yeah,
Realistically, you
you-
guys were very close to each other.
You already
Right.
had gone at that point. Spike's last item for Go Mode was gone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew where it was. There was no need to go get it, so I was pursuing 7 and then finally got gone a couple of minutes later.
What happened to me with Peanuts was, so Interior was hinted twice, and I have them both written down, but they're all so jumbled together that I just glanced over the second hint. I never went back for it. And when I was in Galleon getting Sprint, I'm like, oh crap, there it is. And then I beeline Peanuts. That's what happened.
Valid, reasonable.
Just missed a hint. My bad.
Happens to all of us.
For sure.
Yeah, it was just the whole time. It was us in chat. It was just we were so back, and then it was so over because Check of Legends was like in, and then it was out, and then it was in, and then we were out, and we had no idea at any point if it was actually going to be important. It was a
Yeah, I mean, it
very
was a-
wild seed.
It was a pretty interesting seed. I mean, you had to pretty much keep thinking about Key 7, like where it could be, but once you start whittling the hints down, it becomes a little more clear. But yeah, it was a fun seed. I enjoyed it.
Did you enjoy the seed, Spike?
I did enjoy it as well. It's always a shame when seeds like this appear in a 1v1 because I stop appreciating the seed and just trying to actually push through to the end. So in hindsight, the seed is really cool, but throughout the whole thing, it was like, this is cool, but Alpha got Pineapple 50 minutes ago, so that's a GG's, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because you said Alpha, like how late was I to Peanut? The reason I think both of us had to think about it for a sec is your paths were like completely different throughout like the whole seed. You were like never in the same place at the same time, even remotely. There was like a lot to do, and like you both got the Kongs so out of logic and in random points that it didn't matter. Like it was totally just whatever.
Right.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
GG's to you both. Spike, you will be moving on to face Jim Jam in round 3, and not sure where you're ending up, Alpha. Hard to read this.
I think I play the. Yeah, what Sarah said.
Penny.
Versus Penny. All right. Good luck to you both on your next race. We're gonna
Thank you.
wrap up things here. So thank you all for watching, and if you're on YouTube, just keep an eye out for the next one, and if just everybody join the Discord, discord.dk64randomizer.com. Till then, morning.
Morning.
Morning.